Hello everyone, welcome to the top 10 Pokemon that would fit into another Nintendo franchise video. We're looking at our Marios, our Donkey Kongs, Legend of Zeldas, basically everything Nintendo owns except for Pokemon, obviously. Thank you to Edilith the Nerd for the suggestion, and let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Blastoise in Super Mario. I could see Blastoise as a counterpart to Bowser. They look very similar already. They're both turtle boys. One's fire, one's water. I mean, Blastoise, I think, kind of has the upper hand on that, but I could see a game where maybe like Bowser's on vacation, Bowser's gone on holiday or something. Blastoise decides to come in and take over. You know, you got your Squirtles as your Koopas, Wartortle as Bowser Jr. kind of thing. As like Blastoise Jr., I guess. Maybe Mario is caught in the middle of like a Bowser Blastoise skirmish and he has to like, I don't know, choose which side to be on, which sounds more like a Fire Emblem game, which sounds like Fire Emblem Fates, if anything. Maybe Super Mario Sunshine. Maybe it's that like Blastoise is actually a good guy and Mario has to team up with Blastoise or Squirtle or Wartortle to like, I don't know, get rid of all the graffiti on Delfino Isle again. Maybe, I don't know. It'd probably be somewhere else, but anyway, Blastoise could fit into a lot of Mario games. Anyway, that was number 10. Number 9, Delphox in Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's kind of a weird choice, but I could see Delphox, you know, because Delphox is like a fox magician kind of witch person. The whole magic aspect I could see fitting in a Fire Emblem game. They already have like, I don't know, furry kind of characters in it. Like they've got I don't know, they've got a bunch of characters that are like half human, half wolf, or half human, half this or that. I'm sure there's a specific name to the species. I haven't played Fire Emblem in a long time, so I don't remember what they're called. Delphox just being like, oh, that's a character and she's a mage and she can just use super cool fire magic and all that. Specifically, maybe I'm like the Game Boy Advance games like Sacred Stones and Binding Blade. I think that was it, Blazing Blade. That style of Fire Emblem game. I don't know. I can see it in the 3D ones too, but when I think of Fire Emblem, I always go back to the OG GBA games. But Delphox, I think, would be a perfect fit for Fire Emblem. Anyway, that was number 9. Number 8, Rillaboom in Donkey Kong. Of course he's gonna be in Donkey Kong. He's a big monkey gorilla drummer dude. And that's basically what Donkey Kong already is. Like Rillaboom could be in the Donkey Konga games. I think that's what it is, the conga drums where you like I could see him being in like a DK64, you know, replacing maybe like Chunky Kong or something. He's a monkey and monkeys go well in Donkey Kong. I guess he's a gorilla, but you know, he's still a monkey boy. And yeah, I don't know. I could see DK teaming up with Rillaboom and doing some shenanigans, collecting the bananas, saving the day from King K. Rule. Rillaboom, monkey gorilla drummer dude, easily fits into Donkey Kong, 100%. Anyway, that's number 8. Yeah, number 8. Number 7, Cinderace in Mario Strikers. I mean, Cinderace is the soccer boy. His special move is like kicking a fireball at the enemy, at the other Pokemon. And it's like, okay, yeah, that would easily be his like, I don't remember what they call it, his striker special, because everybody has like a striker special in Mario Strikers. Also, I'm only talking about the GameCube version. I forgot that there was like other versions of the game. When I'm thinking Mario Strikers, I'm thinking like the first one. But yeah, I don't know. Cinderace, he's a soccer boy. He fits in the soccer game. If it's going to be a soccer game, it's going to be Mario Strikers, 100%. It'd be super cool if it was like Double Dash, where each character had their own special. Maybe in the new one it does. I haven't played it. But I think Cinderace, yeah, really good pick for Mario Strikers. Fit in seamlessly, 100%. Anyway, that was number 7. Number 6, Aegislash in Legend of Zelda. I could see Aegislash being either like a mid-dungeon boss that gives you like the new weapon. He's a sword and he's a shield. So maybe it would be like, oh, you get a new shield or you learn a new technique from him or something. I'm thinking more of like the pre-Breath of the Wild formula of Zelda. I'm thinking more like Wind Waker, but I could see Aegislash just being like, oh, that's your mid-dungeon boss and you're gonna get an item from him. Could be a shield, maybe it's a different sword, maybe we're going to Ocarina of Time and we're getting the big Goron sword from him or something, I don't know. My guess is he would probably have the mirror shield if anything, or Aegislash could just be like a typical enemy that maybe you have to like, he attacks you and you need to like counter it. Again, thinking of like Wind Waker where it's like, oh, block and then press A and then you do like the spin around him or the somersault roll around him. And then you like slash upwards, maybe. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. Could be in like Wind Waker when you have the mirror shield and you have to use the light and you have to shine the light at the ghosts to kill them, or at least to make them like visible so you can kill them. I could see maybe Aegislash being something like that, where like you have to shine the light at it and then it like stuns it or something, maybe. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. If anybody's going to be in Legend of Zelda, I think Aegislash would be pretty good. Anyway, that was number 6. Number 5, Genesect in Metroid. I have not played very many Metroid games, but Genesect just screams Metroid character. Could be an enemy, maybe. Again, maybe could be maybe like a rival boss thing. This is gonna be really sad, but the only Metroid game I've played was Metroid Prime Hunters for the Nintendo DS. And that was only because I literally found it on the ground. I was walking home from school. I just happened to notice a DS cartridge on the ground. I looked at it. Oh, Metroid Prime. Never played a Metroid game. Took it home, played it. It was fun. It was super fun. There were like rival bounty hunters in that game, so I could see Genesect maybe being like a rival bounty hunter, maybe, or just an enemy, maybe the big bad. I have no idea. The futuristic bug-looking bug with a cannon, laser cannon thing. I don't know. I think it would fit into Metroid. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, that was number 5. Number 4, Spinda in Animal Crossing. I see Spinda and I'm like, you could be in Animal Crossing. I've never played Animal Crossing, but I think Spinda fits the vibes of what I've seen of Animal Crossing. Maybe Spinda does something like, I don't know what you do in Animal Crossing. You pay off your debt and you build a house and you decorate your house and all that stuff, and you do jobs for people and all that. So maybe Spinda is just like a really cool neighbor that you can have in your town. Maybe the trope is that Spinda is always dizzy all the time, so needs help moving things and then pays you for it. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never played Animal Crossing, so I really don't know what you do in it. But Spinda would be cool, and I think Spinda would fit very well into the vibe of Animal Crossing. Anyway, that was number 4. Number 3, Lopunny in Star Fox. I think Star Fox would be a really good fit for Lopunny. I could see Lopunny just being as like a teammate of yours. I know Star Fox 64, you had Cat, you had a few of the other ones that are just random people that would just come and join you, and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. I could see Lopunny being a similar vibe, just kind of joining in. Lopunny could just come out of nowhere and be like, hey, Fox, let's do all this, and let's, I don't know, shoot these things, and if you miss them, you miss the secret exit or something. I don't know. Or if it was something like Star Fox Adventures, you had Crystal. I could see Lopunny being kind of like a Crystal variation, maybe as like a, I don't know, who's the bad guy? Andross? Maybe as like Andross's secret daughter or something. I don't know. I know he's got Andrew, who's like his nephew or something. So I don't know, maybe Lopunny fits in that somehow. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Lopunny could fit in Star Fox. Anyway, that was number 3. Number 2, Gimmighoul in Wario Land. Wario Land is all about collecting money. Wario getting his gold, getting his money so he can do Wario things with it. And I feel like Gimmighoul would be like either an enemy that you get a lot of money from, a lot of coins from, a lot of gold from. I don't remember the currency. I guess it's a Mario game, so it's probably just coins. I only played one of the Wario Land games, and it was a very long time ago. It was fun. It was super fun. I think Gimmighoul would fit really well because Gimmighoul is like it's just a little guy that wants to collect 999 coins. So I feel like Gimmighoul would be an enemy or maybe a rival to Wario in some way. But mainly I think it would be like one of those things that'd be an enemy you'd come across. Maybe it's on the screen for like 5 seconds and you have to go get him. And if you don't, he runs away with the coins. It could be one of those things where he steals your coins and you have to get them back in a certain amount of time. Maybe even Goldengo or Goldengo, I don't know how to say it. Maybe he would fit as well because he's made of coins. So he could be like the boss, you know, Wario beats him up and then steals all of his coins, which is him. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like the whole coin thing would work. Yeah, anyway, that was number 2. And number 1, the number 1 Pokemon that could easily fit into another Nintendo franchise is Phalanx in Kirby. Because let's face it, Phalanx is just 6 Kirbys. I think I've commented that a few times. I could see Phalanx being either like a rival Kirby squad, you know, thinking back to like Kirby in the Amazing Mirror, where you've got yourself and you've got 3 other Kirbys and you can just like get on the cell phone and call them up and stuff. Maybe they've got their own objective, which might be similar to Kirby's objective, which is literally just eat food and save the world from demons and all that stuff. But I feel like Phalanx is either like a rival Kirby squad or maybe just an enemy. You suck up one of them, you eat one of them, and you become a Phalanx. It's got a little point on its head, so maybe it's like, I don't know, Kirby's got maybe a ramming ability. It's a fighting type Pokemon, so I know they've already got like the fighting type Kirby, which is with the red headband, and then he just does a bunch of kicks and stuff. So maybe this is more like an armored fighting type kind of thing where he just rams into things. I don't know. Could be a boss, potentially, maybe. But I feel like it's either an enemy that Kirby could swallow and suck up and get the ability, or it's a rival Kirby squad that is trying to beat Kirby and his boys in doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be really cool, but I could definitely see Phalanx and Kirby. Anyway, that was number 1. Alrighty, and that is going to be it for our top 10 Pokemon that would fit into another Nintendo franchise video. Let me know what you think other Pokemon could fit into other Nintendo franchises. I'm sure there's a bunch. There's over 1,000 Pokemon, and there's a bunch of Nintendo franchises. So I'm sure you could find other ones, definitely. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more. If you haven't been subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that button. It's right there. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.